Oh, we're so good. We're in Joliet tonight. Look at that. It's Zombie Schoolboy in my car with me.
Hey!
What's up?
Zombie Schoolboy, we are in Joliet. We are facing the entrance of the Old Joliet Prison where Joliet Jake
yes.
walked out and greeted his brother Elwood in the Blues Brothers.
Yep.
This is a historic site. We're also clearly on the wrong side of the tracks if you speak Joliet.
We are.
But before we proceed with the podcast, before Zombie Schoolboy performs in the car outside a damn prison, I do want to mention business owners. I know a lot of restaurateurs watch these videos. I know they listen to the podcast. I know a lot of small business owners do the same. If you're getting tired of your hard-earned profits going toward paying expensive fees every time you take your customer pays with a credit or debit card, we have a solution for you. C&H Financial Services, proud sponsor of this here episode. They have a solution. It's the fastest growing financial services company in Illinois, as recognized by Inc. magazine, Zombie Schoolboy. They have patented technology that allows you to eliminate 100% of the fees. 100%.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm no math.
Why not 110% though?
I'm not a math wizard, but 100 seems big. 100% of the fees. C&H Financial will also upgrade your business to the industry's leading point-of-sale system for no cost. No cost. Listen, if you're a restaurateur, you own a small business, you don't want to pay any more than you have to, C&H Financial Services is the solution. Visit freeprocessingnow.com or call 855-600-2437, extension 999. Here's the thing. I had copy printed out, and I realized I didn't bring it tonight, so I had to handwrite the C&H Financial Services thing. I have the shittiest handwriting in America, don't I?
Great.
I'm glad I didn't have to read it because
Yeah, this is terrible.
I would have to make it all up.
Yeah, my handwriting just deteriorates by the month.
It's old age, man.
Is that what it is? My hand's cramping up. I can't write as fast as I used to, but hopefully you got the message there. C&H Financial Services. Zombie Schoolboy, are you ready to do this thing?
Oh, yeah.
As ready as my cold feet are going to let me know.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
Identify yourselves. Zombie Schoolboy, you are,
Craig?
I'm Billy.
and the other members of the band not allowed to perform in the car tonight.
I'm not even sure they know we're doing this.
I don't know if they would
I'm
fit
not even
back
kidding here.
You can't keep secrets from the bandmates.
Yeah, they'll see it, right?
They'll see it. So what we're going to do later, we're going to go on a tour. I'm a little creeped out. We're going to go on a tour of the Old Joliet Prison when you're done performing and recording.
And Ghost Adventures just was there. And they
Ghost
spent the night.
Adventures was just here. Now, we talked to one of the guys who runs the joint, and he said, nah, it's not scary in there or creepy. Bullshit. We're looking at the just darkness and barbed wire and an abandoned prison.
He looked like he was a little goth, so maybe that's why.
Little goth?
Yeah, so he looks like he has his walls painted black at home. And
Some guy liner in the
Guy
bathroom.
liner.
Uh-huh. All right, so before you perform, let's do a quick Zombie Schoolboy history. The band started when?
2017.
Okay.
It was really just random. Me and Billy had played in the band together in the past, called Danger is my middle name, and we decided to do something again. And I don't know, he writes some cool music, and I threw some lyrics on some songs, and we were like, let's just make a band and play our first show. We booked a show, I think, before we really had a full band.
That's not an uncommon thing. I've heard of a lot of bands.
Yeah, or we might have kind of had it, but it was rushed. It was rushed.
You kind of forced
Let's say
yourself to get your act together.
Exactly. So I think we had the music recorded and everything before we had a full band. Like me and him did a lot of the stuff, and yeah, it just happened, and we're still doing it. We're like,
I think you guys sound great.
well, thanks. I think this is very rare because I think we're at the point now where we're only doing like a couple shows a year, like 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 tops.
Is that a strategic thing? Because I know some bands will intentionally underplay their hometown and kind of create demand that way.
Yeah, I get it's not strategic because we're not playing anywhere else. It's not like let's underplay a home like the Chicago market and go play somewhere else. We're just I think lazy. We got a rock star back here that's got like 8 other bands he's in, so it's you know, it's fun.
He's just grinning. He's not.
I guess the point I was getting at is you should really feel special to have us on here because this is a rare moment of us playing.
I, of course, feel special. I'm honored. I appreciate your patience tonight. This has been kind of slow moving out of the gate, so I'm really glad you're doing this. I appreciate you bringing a guitar and performing what may be the most awkward gig you perform all year.
I actually borrowed this guitar from my buddy. Actually, I stole it. He doesn't even know I have it right now.
Did you tell him?
It's just at my house.
He'll find out too.
He'll find out. But this guitar we're using, funny story, is actually the same year and the same model that Elliott Smith used to use. Crazy, right?
Can you hold it up so we can see it on that thing?
It's like a 78 Yamaha, I believe. Something like that. 76, I don't know.
I see it.
Kind of cool.
Nice looking guitar.
Anyway, just a fun fact.
Here, play a G chord.
G chord?
It's an open... Hey, he actually knew. Cool.
Nice.
Okay, I lied. That's an open B.
Yeah, I was going to say it's...
So I guess G would be... let me use my my theory here.
He's not very good at finding G spots.
I knew that was coming.
I would say this is a G. About right there.
I don't know. That still sounds wrong to me, but...
You found the G spot as Car con Carne is concerned.
Woo!
Well done. So this is one of those weird Car con Carnes that is carne-less. I sacrificed the concept of eating food for the idea of going to a prison. I couldn't say no to doing a podcast in a prison.
But you could have Marishka's and the prison.
So Marishka's, okay, we were talking about that before we recorded. That's in Crest Hill?
It's like the border of Joliet and Crest Hill. I think it's more on the Crest Hill side, but it's really a Joliet
That's like
staple.
a poor boy place?
Poor boy and
Love that
double
stuff.
baked potatoes,
Oh, that
stuff like
sounds really
that.
good.
Like kind of like, soul foodish.
Just
I don't know, like old
comfort
school. It's
food.
very comfort food. It's very like if you go there, it kind of feels like you went back to like the Rat Pack era. It's
Oh, I
like
love
one of
it.
those old places.
kind of like a diner?
Not a diner, but like I don't know, kind of like a maybe back then what would have felt fancy, like go out there for Sunday brunch, but not a diner.
You
like,
put on a press shirt to do that.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Anybody too warm? You doing
It's
okay?
like it's like wood paneling. That's one of those kind of places,
that
like
is
wood
fancy.
paneling
Yeah.
and weird fake plants. I don't know.
Next time I come out here to the Crest Hill Joliet area. Are we in the good part of Joliet?
We are not.
That's a bad part.
If there was a bad side, this is,
I feel
as I
dangerous
mentioned
right now.
earlier, this is the part of Joliet that when you say, I'm from Joliet, people go like, ooh, you're from Joliet.
This is what they think
This
of?
is what they think of. We're in that spot.
But there's a nice part of Joliet.
There's a...
Nicer?
Yeah, there's nicer, yeah. But yeah, this is... Any which way on this road, I think the guy I just mentioned down the street here, not too far, was a shooting. Pretty recent.
I'm sure it's justified.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that we're in a scary dark parking lot
Oh, wait a
right
minute.
now by ourselves.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like a Target with the lights on and you guys playing.
I know they can
Instruments.
see us, but we can't see them right now. That's the problem.
See, to me, this adds a level of adventure to Car con Carne, hitherto unseen.
Yeah,
This is exciting.
and it's funny. I can't see, like, I'm looking out the rearview mirror. You watch your back. I don't see anything back there.
Yeah, no.
Can't
It's
see
just
my back.
blackness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. We're next to the old women's prison, too.
Yeah.
That's pretty hot. All right, so any Zombie Schoolboy gigs coming up?
Yeah. So January.
January, okay.
January 12th, I believe.
This is one of your special 3 or 4 gigs a year.
Yeah. Ring in the new year with our first show in, I think, was that, Bill, like 6 or 7 months?
And where you guys at with writing songs and recording?
So we're always kind of writing. We did just release a song not too long ago, in August, actually, that we recorded with Ryan from All Time Low. So we're always kind of doing stuff like that, like small things. I think right now we're at the point where we'll probably just do little singles and kind of spoon feed people new stuff.
I think that's the new model, isn't
I mean,
it?
it's affordability.
Yeah.
It's the attention span nowadays of people
Well, that's
is pretty
it.
low.
We live in an a la carte culture.
All these people that are watching it live but will never listen to this podcast again, those people.
They should listen to this podcast.
They
again.
should.
You know, I was saying this before we started recording. It's so interesting. I started this podcast almost 6 years ago. I do want to thank, I should mention this, people who participated in the Chicago Readers Best of Chicago 2019. Thank you for making Car con Carne runner-up for Best Music Podcast. I appreciate that. I started this 6 years ago, and I quickly learned about 2 years ago the percentage of people who watch these videos on Facebook or on YouTube wildly disproportionate with the people who actually listen. I mean, it's a sizable audience, but it just got inverted. That's just the way people consume now.
Right.
We live in a video world.
We do.
And thank goodness you're a handsome gentleman for this video.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's true. All right, so you're going to play a song before we go into the prison. The prison, we're told, is not creepy on the inside, but I refuse to believe. What are you going to play?
We're going to attempt to play Hey California.
Which, as heard on Demo 312 on 101 WKQX.
Yeah, I think you were the first and only place to play it on the radio.
Wait, hang on. I think I'm actually playing. I pre-recorded this week. I think I'm playing it this week tue.
Oh, well, there you go. So we're going to play that. This is the one we recorded in Nashville with Ryan Dawson of All Time Low. Give it a shot. I am, much like our dear friend here, James, I forget lyrics, so I had to type them out on my phone so I can look down and say, hey, that's the next line.
Well, don't you want to hold it up?
That seems like a lot of work. I'm going to just set it right here and see what happens, right?
See what happens. Now, we've done no sound check here on the bad side of Joliet.
This is raw,
in front of the prison. This is raw. We're doing it live. I'll clean up the audio in post, as they say. But for now, for the video, what you're watching, this is raw. This is real. This is two gentlemen performing live in a Mazda in front of a prison in Joliet. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Okay, I'm going to tilt the camera a little bit to get more Zombie Schoolboy and less JVO.
I'm going to try not to hit you in the back of the head with this guitar.
Oh,
I
please.
feel like you're getting me and not Bill.
But this is the
Where's
best
Bill
thing.
go?
I think this is working right here for me.
We could just like pass the camera around, I guess.
I'm back in it. I don't want to be in it.
But you should be in it.
Well, no, I shouldn't be in it because then I do all that awkward head
You
bobbing.
can do like hand claps or something.
I have no rhythm. All right, so it's Zombie Schoolboy performing live in a car. I'm going to turn my mic down. And here we go. Why don't you guys have at it?
Joey?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sneak out at midnight, take every corner like we run from the cops. Roll down the window, sing our hearts out to empty parking lots. If kicking and screaming could stop you from leaving, do anything, get you back. California comes and takes you away. There's broken hearts and sweater weather, at least the Midwest isn't fake. Will you finally get the guts to say, hey California, hey California, the Midwest is my say. Prank calls at midnight, piss off our parents every chance that we got. Cashed out by Friday, crashing on floors like we were outlined in chalk. Whoa, if kicking and screaming could stop you from leaving, do anything, get you back. California comes and takes you away. There's broken hearts and sweater weather, at least the Midwest isn't fake. Will you finally get the guts to say, hey California, hey California, the Midwest is my say. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na na na. Midwest is my say. Na 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 na, na 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 na. When California comes and takes you away, this broken hearts and sweater weather, at least the Midwest isn't fake. Will you finally get the guts to say, hey California? takes you away. This broken hearts and sweat and weather, at least the Midwest isn't fake. When you finally get the guts to say, hey California, hey California, the Midwest is my sane.
Woo! Well, how great was that?
We had a fan actually walk by,
Yeah, we did.
and an old lady with like a shopping cart. I don't know what she was carrying.
I don't know if that
hope
was
it
a Zombie Schoolboy fan. But that was great. And I think I probably mentioned this on the air when I first played it. If not, I thought it. I love just the defiantly Midwestern stance you take on that one.
Yeah, let's make that like the Midwest anthem, huh?
How do we do that?
I have no idea.
Okay,
You're the radio guy.
Well, I don't know. I don't know any of the secrets anymore. But I'll play it again.
All right.
Because I like it. That sounds really good. All right, Zombie Schoolboy. Keep an eye on them. You can be found on the socials at Zombie Schoolboy, wherever.
Everything.
Yeah.
Twitter, Snapchat.
And we can listen to you on all
Instagram.
streaming services. You're very easy to find and very
Super
approachable,
easy.
as we've come to learn.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very much. Zombie Schoolboy, look for them to play live in one of their rare celebrated events next year. Go listen to them. Great band. I appreciate you doing this. Are you going to go in the prison with me?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Hopefully I can leave Bill there.
No.
No, his other bands would be outraged. I do want to thank C&H Financial Services for sponsoring this episode. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on Facebook Live, if you're watching on Facebook after the fact, if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're just listening and subscribing on any podcast platform, I appreciate it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So I think we're going to do another Facebook Live inside the prison walls,
Ooh.
which, yeah, it's
Spooky.
Maybe we'll
this is the
catch some
first.
ghosts or
Maybe
something.
we'll. I can't see. The software makes it so I can't see who comments on the thing. Someone just texted in, "Don't die." Always a
Well,
goal.
I mean-
always a goal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There could be worse things, though.
Then death.
I mean, yeah.
We'll talk about that. Thank you for watching. I'm going to stop the video here